Renny, Gene, pleasure to be speaking with you guys today. Gene did a little research, found, I know you're not new to the movie or television scene, but I know that you recently created a brand new banner to release movies. And it's my understanding that this is the first movie being released under that banner. Why this particular story, if you don't mind me asking?
Renny and I met at the Cannes Film Festival, and that's the way you pronounce it, by the way. Americans think they're doing a Cannes. No, it's not. It's Cannes. At the Cannes Film Festival, over 3 years ago. And there was a script, and we met, even though, by the way, Renny reminded me that we had a conversation, pretty extensive, of a film Renny wanted to do years ago. And sometimes, the stars line up, but it begins and ends, and I've said this before, and everybody really knows on the page, once upon a time, and then the story begins. That's the beginning and end of it. Without the words on the page, the actors don't have the fuel to make it go forward. And without a director directing the actors that are saying those words, you have a lot of smoke and mirrors. So at the end of the day, no matter how much everybody works behind the scenes, I'm behind the scenes. And the set designers and the amazing craftsmen that built this plane, that was built piece by piece. And there were no stunt, crazy manipulations. Real people went flying through the windows, crazy stuff. So a lot of the people don't get the credit. But this movie, I can't talk enough about it. I've seen it a few times. You guys will see it May 1st around the country. Sir Ben Kingsley, come on, Academy Award winning actor. Very few of those around that have that stellar career. Aaron Eckhart, just a great actor, and an interstellar, yeah, maybe international cast. If it looks like I'm gasping for air talking about the movie, I am, because when you're sitting next to somebody about to go on a roller coaster ride, your breathing starts to go up. You have no idea what's about to happen when the guy presses that button and you shoot up to the sky and the earth goes around and around. That's what this movie's like.
And Renny, having one film come out in a year is worth celebrating, but this is your second so far. But this one also stands out in your filmography because you can correct me if I'm wrong, but this is the last film you worked on with sharks was like over 20 years ago, Deep Blue Sea, which has a special place in my heart. So what about this particular tale made you want to dive back in the water? No pun intended. For the creature feature genre.
Well, it was really a combination of things. First of all, I love the ocean as an element, and I love all the creatures of the ocean. I love sharks and work in shark conservation. And I also love cinema. And I grew up watching 1970s disaster movies, and I love that genre because it's not obviously there's the spectacle that gets your attention, but it's really about the characters. It's about the human condition. It's about observing people under incredible stress in an impossible situation, but at the same time a very realistic situation, and seeing what these people become when everything is stripped away and they are facing a life and death situation. So the fact that in today's climate, you can, as a director, you can sink your teeth, again, no pun intended, sink your teeth into a movie like this. It's rare because the studios, they rely on certain kind of tentpole movies and IP that is known and so on. But to do a movie that has a story that no one knows where it's going to go. When you sit down, you have no idea if you're going to just strap in and see where this roller coaster takes you. And to make a movie like that, it's just a great opportunity. It doesn't come around anymore to anybody, and to have it be a big movie that is a theatrical movie where you can work on the visuals and the sound and the music in great detail and know that people will actually see this in a movie theater and be entertained, because I'm a moviegoer myself. And I must say that as a moviegoer, I complain often. I say there are there are hardly any of those sort of mid-ground movies anymore. There are the giant comic book movies, then there are the low-budget horror films, couple of romantic comedies, rarely. But where are the middle ground movies that just normal people who want to just go and experience really strong emotions in a movie theater? Where are those movies for normal people? And I feel that for me, having worked overseas, I worked in China for 6 years, some years ago, really opened my eyes to what we all share as human beings, no matter where we are from, in terms of being entertained and enjoying ourselves and having a collective experience, and how emotion is the most important thing. You can blow up everything, but if you don't care about the characters who are in that building that is going to blow up, it doesn't matter anything. And that's what I wanted to concentrate on. And that's what I feel like I've learned from my years of traveling around the world and making international films everywhere. Now I wanted to come back home, make a movie for the mass audience that really makes the trip to the movie theater worthwhile.
I think I only have like 30 seconds left. So I would just ask both of you if you can respond with one word of why people should see this movie. One word only.
Wow. Tears.
Wow. Cheers. Okay. Great words. Gene, Renny, it was a pleasure speaking with both of you. I love the movie. I can't wait for it to come out. I'll tell everybody I know to go check it out.
Thank you. Really appreciate it.
Have
Thank
a
you, Dempsey.
wonderful day, guys. Take care.